The Bee Gees, Barry, Robin, and Maurice Gibb, are one of the top 10 most successful recording artists of all time. They've exceeded over 200 million record sales worldwide. They're the only songwriters to have 5 songs in the U.S. top 10 simultaneously. 7 Grammy wins, 16 nominations, inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1994, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997, Lifetime Achievement Awards, a Grammy Legend Award, and the list of accolades goes on and on.
Hello, this is Barry Gibb. Welcome to the Bee Gees' 50th Anniversary Radio Special.
Over the next hour, we'll be talking with Barry and Robin Gibb about the incredible music journey they've taken over the past 50 years. In an earlier conversation, Barry and Robin reminisced about the humble beginnings of the brothers Gibb, not in the studio or on the concert stage, but on the stage of the local cinema.
Every Saturday afternoon there'd be a film of some kind, or a general afternoon of films for children. And this particular afternoon, this one child got up and lip-synced to, I think, Blue Suede Shoes, or an Elvis Presley song. And we all looked at each other and went, we could do this. We could do this. We could get up and lip-sync to someone else's song, you know? And so we did, and that's how it started for us. We carried our records to the cinema, and the particular day we were going to do that, Maurice was carrying the records, and I think there was about 2 or 3 different records, and he dropped them and broke them. And we broke the records, and the question became pivotal then. We were at the crossroads, and the theatre was across the road.
Literally the crossroads.
Yes.
We were actually across the road from the Gaumont.
We had to make that decision. Do we do it for real? As we'd been practicing in the lounge with tin cans on brushes, and making believe there were microphones, right, and pretending to be a pop group, you know. Do we actually have a shot at this? Do we do this? Or do we just go, forget about it, and go home and not bother, you know? And we decided to go ahead and get up on stage and
go for it.
And go for it.
In 1958, the Gibb family moved from the UK to Australia. There, the brothers were poised for a real career in music. They began to pen their own songs and continued to perform whenever possible. These performances started to include broadcast appearances on radio and on television. The brothers' early success was far different from that of the child stars in Hollywood.
The difference with our upbringing compared to the American counterpart is that in Los Angeles, where they were groomed we were very young. We didn't have the luxury of money or the support of parents because they didn't know what we were doing. We were doing it for fun on the weekends. Yes. We were just going out there, and it was probably pretty dangerous.
But we always had that look between each other that said, this is where we're going. It never crossed our minds that we wouldn't make it. It was always deep within us that the path we were on had to lead to where it was we wanted to go.
By 1959, they had adopted the name by which the trio would become world famous, the Bee Gees. In the mid-1960s, the Gibb family moved back to England, the epicenter of the pop music world. This is where the Bee Gees' sound was developed.
We weren't conscious of a sound, we were just having fun. Dad wasn't. He was pulling his hair out.
I think we were all on the same sort of boat, as it were. We all wanted the same thing, even Dad. Wanted to see the whole family become famous. Mum wanted to see it. We wanted to see it. And who was to know what was going to be on the other side of the ocean?
In our conversation with Barry and Robin Gibb, they spoke of their goals and desire to succeed at an early age.
The goals that we had from birth, 6 or 7 is more than brothers. I think because brothers usually go separate ways.
Oh yeah.
What kept us together is the goal. We shared the same feelings and the same goals. It wasn't out of arrogance or conceit. It was out of belief in ourselves. We didn't go around saying we were great or good. We just believed in ourselves. And I think you have to persist.
The Bee Gees did persist and became one of the greatest recording artists of all time. Coming up, we'll talk to Barry and Robin Gibb about production, performing, songwriting, and a whole lot more.
This is Robin Gibb. More of the Bee Gees' 50th anniversary radio special after this.